where people are picked out for specific characteristics.
The only thing that comes to mind is my mom used to use this phrase, persecuted and damn afflicted.
I guess for me it's just to be treated poorly for your beliefs, whatever those beliefs are.
It means being unjustly pursued by somebody on the basis of your beliefs, of your faith, or maybe even your appearance.
Persecuted is some government body would physically abuse or another group of people for their beliefs.
Discriminated against. I think prejudice, bias, discrimination are examples of persecution. Anyone who, for one reason or another, is a demographic of some kind that someone else finds offensive or irritating, or they think there's something wrong with it.
Persecution is when people are are not allowed to practice free will, freedom of speech. They're not allowed to do what they want to do. They're forced to do things that they don't like.
When people are discriminated against because of either their race, their religion, how they look, their physical abilities, that's a form of persecution. I think certainly in war there's a lot of persecution. When people don't have adequate food and clean water, it's a form of persecution, and there's just too much of that.
Being persecuted happens at least one time in everybody's life, and it's when the entire crowd around you is saying we should do this, and you know in your heart and your moral conscience we should not do that, we need to go a different way. And it's during that period when you are the single voice speaking, like Winston Churchill in World War II, we need to stop. And when you're doing that, that's the best.
Typically a religious belief or the color of their skin.
Well, the early Christians were persecuted for their beliefs and thrown into dungeons and fed to the lions and burned at the stake. And we saw that throughout history, that people of faith have been treated unjustly because of what they believe or how they believe and how they wanted to worship God.
So it might be Christian, it might be Muslim, it might be black, it might be white, it might be Southern, it might be Northern. There are all these kinds of things. I think anyone who is in that position is among the persecuted.
And my parents grew up in Hungary, and after World War II, the Russians took over the country, and everybody there was persecuted. If you didn't belong to the Communist Party, you got into trouble, you couldn't get jobs and things like that, and you could not speak out against the government. And if you did, you would be thrown in jail. And as a result, my parents and a million other people escaped from there, and they were shot at when they were trying to escape.
What righteous means to me is that you have an understanding of where your values and standards and morals lie, and that righteousness also means that you're willing to make some tough decisions that may not go along with everyone else, because you know it's the right thing to do. And at the end of the day, you know you've done the right thing, and you could really feel great about who you are as a human being.
It's going to sound redundant, but to me it's doing the right thing, and the right thing is not always obvious. So righteousness is not always obvious, but it's doing what is fair and just, and I personally believe in a God who is fair and just, so I believe in righteousness.
When you inherit something, you are given it without having to work.
You know what that means.
And it's like in a family. You inherit your family, you inherit what comes along with that. You didn't work for it, but you have to take care of it. And I think with inheriting the earth, you are born here, and you're given this gift of the earth, and we need to take care of it. We need to teach our children to take care of it, and we have to lead by example.
Certainly, we have to think about the generations that come after us, and I'm afraid that the current generation and some previous ones have not done a great job of that.
In my perspective, I think we already have it. I think it's our job now to take care of it, and we can all do that individually, every day, with very, very simple things.